everyone, how's it going? It's attorney Tadisha Rowe with American Legal Immigration Center in the DMV of the United States, here with another episode of Immigration Dream University, where I try to bring you the latest information in immigration and just keep you up to date with things that are pressing based on feedback that I'm getting from either the news or from my clients. If you have not subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of this community. If this is your first time checking out one of my videos, thank you so much for tuning in. I would greatly appreciate if you hit that subscribe button below. It's the triangular red button and it does say subscribe there. It is absolutely free, so please do hit that button and join my community so that we can grow together. We are almost at the end of 2021. Can you guys believe that? I think so much has happened this year in immigration alone and just in many other aspects. So imagine how much more information I'll have to bring you guys over the next few months and even in 2022. So please do join my community. I would absolutely love that. All right, guys, so for today's news, I just have something to update you on very briefly, and that is in regards to the I-693 medical records that you have to submit to USCIS whenever you are adjusting your status. I get a lot of questions on that. I think that that's actually one of my most viewed videos, and that's because people tend to panic when they get an I-693 deficiency notice from USCIS. That's actually lightweight in comparison to what you can actually receive from USCIS. That deficiency notice just lets you know that, hey, they are in the process of reviewing your file, and that is typically missing. That's what that notice says. If it says something else, I haven't seen it yet. All I've seen is that exam is missing from your file and it needs to be submitted so that we can continue with the processing. Now, be very careful though when you get that notice. Typically what USCIS used to do is they would say to bring that with you to your interview. Now, however, they're not having interviews in all cases, and so if they want you to just mail it in, then they will let you know that. That information is going to come after you receive that deficiency notice in most cases, okay? So once you get that deficiency notice, don't do anything until you get that next communication from USCIS that tells you exactly what to do. Don't take any action until USCIS tells you exactly what to do, because sometimes if you receive a notice and then you go ahead and you send that medical in as they've requested, and that's before they tell you to send it in, then it can actually delay the processing of your file. So just make sure that you follow whatever instructions they give you. However, the good news that I have for this particular video is I was at USCIS earlier this week, and a very gracious officer let me know that the 693 medical exams, they're now good for 4 years, okay? So that means in the past it was only good for 2 years, and after that you'd have to get them redone if, let's say, your interview process came after those 2 years. And so essentially what I would advise my clients is to hold off on submitting that the medicals until you get your interview date. And so typically you are going to get that deficiency notice, and that is a trigger saying, hey, we're getting close, so go ahead and get that exam done and we can submit it. Okay, so the thing about those exams is you have to make sure that it is signed within 60 days by the civil surgeon before you submit it to USCIS. If you submit it after 60 days, then that means that that exam is no longer valid, so they're no longer going to accept it, okay? As long as you submit it within the 60 days, then that exam is going to be good according to them for 4 years. And the reason why they changed this policy is because of COVID-19. Their memo explained that they are behind, and they also realized that it has become very difficult for applicants to also get those exams done, and so they've extended this 4-year grace period in terms of when you can still use it. So I think that that's awesome news, guys. I'm actually going to start advising my clients from now on to just go ahead and submit that exam so that there is no deficiency notice, and as soon as USCIS reviews everything, as long as things are in order, they can go ahead and schedule that interview. All right, guys, so that is the news for today. I hope that this information was helpful. As usual, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are, please do stop again and hit that subscribe button. Also the thumbs up if this information was helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.